And it's episode 33 here of Discontinued, where we talk about Amp Game Fuel flavors. So these weren't actually Amp energy drinks, and these weren't actually Game Fuel. They're a whole new lineup that Mountain Dew just called Amp Game Fuel. Now, they came in flavors in 2019. There was quite a few flavors that actually came out in 2019. These flavors were Charged Citrus Burst, Charged Berry Blast, Original Dew, Tropical Strike, Orange Storm, Zero Watermelon, and Zero Raspberry. So, I wasn't a big fan of these. And then, like, a couple years after, online exclusives were Courageous Sherbet Original and the Zero Sugar, and Championship Citrus Cherry, which came out, like, I think last year or the year before. Now, like I said, these flavors just weren't as good as the original Game Fuels, and I just didn't really care for these flavors. They just didn't taste that good, in my opinion. I just thought they were watered down, and I don't know. They just didn't taste as good as what I thought they would be. So they came out around, like, probably late January, early February of 2019. Or maybe, no. It was either, like, late December, early January or something like. It was around that time. It was around, like, the winter time that they came out. And, or right after Christmas, actually. I think it was, like, right after Christmas. I don't think it was, like, the New Year's yet. I think it was, I don't know if it was the New Year's or if it was, it was, like, right in the middle of New Year's and the end of Christmas or whatever. It was, like, the week of Christmas or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so I just thought that these weren't really that good, to be honest. They just weren't as good as the original Game Fuel lineup. And they just, I didn't really care for these, to be honest. Another thing that was kind of a little bit inconvenience about these flavors were the can on the top. So, like, for instance, this, the can right here, you have to drink it automatically, or you have to put it in the fridge or something. Well, they did this thing where it was convenience. So if you didn't want to drink the soda or whatever it was, I don't know if it was soda or juice or whatever, because there's so many variants of Mountain Dew, but I think it was soda. It was soda, but you know what I mean. Now, if you wanted to save it for later, you could. So if you were on the run and you wanted to put it in your car or something, or if you just wanted to have it for later and you didn't want to drink the whole entire can of soda, you could actually keep the thing closed, the cap closed. It's not like with these cans or even with the so you have to drink it automatically. That's why they have the 20-ounce bottles. But with these cans, you could actually have, which was a convenience, also wasn't a convenience, because they had, like, this different cap where you could close it, and then later on, if you wanted to still have more of the soda, you could. But what the thing with this was that you open it up, and it would like this all over your face or something, unless you knew you knew how to open the can. Not like me, where I opened up the can, I didn't know how the heck to open up the can. It went like this, and I was like, what the heck? Because it was like went all over my beard, and like I had a little beard at the time, and went all over my beard, and it was so sticky and everything, because the soda was, it's the soda, it's sticky. And I had to take a shower and everything, because it went all over my shirt. I had to change my shirt. It was, like, really inconvenient, to be honest. And at the time, too, there was also, so at the time of when these first came out, there was so many other variations of Mountain Dew. I think it was kind of hard to keep these in stock as well, because there's also the Energy, which at the time was called Rise. There's also the Kickstarts, which we still have. There's also, I think, at the time, they still had the raspberry and the lemonade spiked, and also the labels as well. So there were so many other flavors of Mountain Dew at the time, and other variations, that was hard to keep track with these flavors. And I was thinking, well, one of these variations is going to get discontinued sooner or later, and these got discontinued, and I was actually not surprised, because these really weren't that good. And every time I went to Walmart or Dollar General or something, these were always in stock. Nobody was buying them, nobody liked them. I mean, in my personal opinion, I didn't see anybody buy these. And I actually remember talking to the Pepsi guy. He told me, yeah, they're getting discontinued. I was like, oh, yeah, I know. They're going to get discontinued sooner or later. And it was actually, I thought it was, it was later that they got discontinued, but I thought they were going to get discontinued sooner because I didn't think that these were a good seller at stores. But anyway, Mountain Dew Amp Game Feel. So, anyway, I just wasn't a fan of these. I don't think these are ever going to return. Maybe as an Amazon exclusive, which stores stopped selling them like 2 years ago, but they continued to sell them on Amazon, like what was left over at the stock or whatever. So maybe Amazon might get these back one day, but I don't see these returning to stores because they just weren't good sellers. I don't know. Anyway, peace.